Wednesday, everybody. My name is Dan C. Bearded, and this is the Beard Advice Live Show every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. On your way in, if you guys could, hit a thumbs up, aka the like button on the stream. And if you want to share it out with some friends, we will be live until 10:30 with beard conversations, beard giveaway, any type of questions you guys have. Welcome on in. Oh, can't hear me? Okay. Let me see. Are you guys able to hear me here? Audio. Okay, check. Okay. Are you guys able to hear me on that end? All right. Hear you clear? Okay. Sam just texted me. Oh, it's the TV. All right. Thank you, guys. And yes, Sam is texting me on my phone and watch right now. It was the TV. It's her bad. Sam is not feeling well today. She is down and out. She has just all the stuff. She's got the body aches. The nose is running and stuffing. She has a cough and a sore throat. And so she's just not going to be able to go tonight, unfortunately. But I am here. You guys are here. We have the chat. We have great entries, all the stuff that we're hoping for. And yeah, I don't know what it is, but our family has had something going through. It started with like everybody had headaches over the weekend, and then it progressed into more like cold-like symptoms. And then Sam woke up this morning with the worst of it. We tried to fight it, went to the gym this morning. We went to her favorite Mexican restaurant for lunch. And then it just, continued. Yeah, so Abe, he said perhaps some cantina tacos. Yeah, we literally went, and we don't normally do this during the day, but we went to her and my favorite Mexican restaurant. Shout out to Guillermo at Cancun. And as the day went on, I think it was just more and more with the nose and stuff. So it was a bummer, but she's in here, guys. So Sam, as long as she's awake, we'll be able to respond and help out in the chat. So if you have any questions or anything specifically for Sam, shout out to her. Also, by the way, we did officially post and announce, I believe over the last week. I don't think we saw you guys since then, but we posted our donation to the Humane Society of $500. So we were just under 500. We rounded up and did a nice clean $500 donation, and that was from all of the proceeds of the Grovember shirts. I wore mine today actually to the gym. So if you guys picked up a shirt, thank you. Posted all about it, put the receipt, all that stuff. You got to be careful in 2024, right? So if you guys did pick up a shirt, know that you're helping some animals out, and couldn't be better timing. In Michigan right now, we are entering a very cold, very nasty winter, and we have a lot of help to be made for the animals in our area. So helping out the animals. And also funny little thing here. Dan's also sick. Also started. Don is sick. Oh man. Yeah, I think it's just the winter junk. You know, it just kind of went through our family and hit everybody a little bit differently. But literally the last text before Sam said the audio was off was her saying, "Hey, what oil can I put to like open up my nose? I'm dying over here." And I said, cold start, obviously. And so that was my recommendation, as we have Beard Octane tonight, but it would have been my recommendation anyway. So again, hope Sam feels better. Good night's sleep, wake up fresh, maybe hit the gym and sweat it out a little bit. And so, yeah, yep, absolutely. And yeah, guys, and the shop is still 100% open. Hey, what's up, Connor? Good to see you, man. The shop is still 100% open. Grovember is done. However, if you guys want a hat, a decal, a shirt, any of that stuff, it's all Sam C. And those are available in the store right now. Oh, it's not going to let me do the Etsy shop. All right, there we go. Interesting. YouTube denied me at first, but all good there. And again, guys, on your way in, if you don't mind, see, did you hit the thumbs up? Did you forget? It's all good either way, but if you could make sure that it is hit, I do appreciate that. So yeah, must be nice to wake up to Dan every day. Hey, I try not to tell her that, but I hope that's true. Yep, I hope that's true. And Connor says, I'm still at 1 monster a day, but working on my water intake. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. I need some Flex Fit hats. I don't like Flex Fit, though. That's my problem. We have done them before. I think it sold okay, so it's possible that it would come back in the future. But I just, for whatever reason, I'm not a Flex Fit kind of guy. Yep, not a flex fit kind of guy. And Vi's play therapy, yeah, she had her second session of play therapy. For you guys that weren't in the last couple of weeks, our 4-year-old daughter, she's extreme. She revs really high. And so we're just trying to find ways to make it and be able to have the best relationship possible with her and not like go crazy all the time or like threaten to punish her all the time. And punishments are like, hey, no fruit snacks, or you don't get to watch TV later. That's punishment. And so she had her second session of play therapy. Oh, Holly. She had her second session of play therapy and loved it. She had a great time. They worked on like breathing techniques when she gets upset and when she gets going kind of crazy. And they call it like bubble breathing. So as a little 4-year-old, to be able to, when you get upset, act like you're blowing bubbles with like a bubble wand. And that's supposed to help calm you down, right? Most of us know. Deep breaths, calm yourself, count to 10, and yeah, yep, we're going. Ken says, no flex fit, no whistling kitty J. Yeah, nope, no flex fits here. Not at all. Dan doesn't do flex fit. He gets his hats tailor fit. No, I just like a good old snapback. I like two notches on the snapback. Hey, what's up, Jason? And I hope everybody's doing well, man. I took a picture on the way home. Maddox said soccer that was a little ways away from us. And it was crazy. On the highway, we had to go. It was like an average of like 18 miles per hour, and it was whiteout conditions, 3-lane highway. Everybody was in a single file, 1 lane, hazards on. You guys know if you ever drive in snow and try to take pictures, it never does it justice, like at all. And I tried to be safe. This was the first one I tried to take because I was like, I got to really pay attention. And clearly it did not work out very well for my picture. But this was once we got off the highway. So I didn't get any highway pictures. But picture does not do it justice. But it was just, oh my gosh, coming down. Yeah, so this was in like the Flint, Michigan area. It was in Oakland County, Michigan, actually, a little bit south of Flint. And so, yep, pretty dang crazy. You should go to Snowdrift and Gaylord. Yeah, Gaylord got hit hard. Yeah, so we've had places in Michigan that have already had 4 feet of snow. They got it in a weekend, 4 feet of snow. And so, yeah, it looks cold. It's very cold. Yeah, very, very cold. And Oakland County it was a whiteout condition. You could not see 3 feet in any direction in front of you, to the sides of you. It was, Jason. Yeah, it was by Mount Holly, actually. If you guys, anybody's familiar with Michigan, right by Mount Holly. It was very difficult to see and drive. So I was able to get off, through that boy in 4-wheel drive. Shout out to the 4Runner. One of the reasons we went with the 4Runner is because it's great in the snow. Yep. Right here by the lake is still, oh, hey, what's up, Ron? So West Side. Yeah, West Side has been hit way harder than the east side of Michigan. That lake effect, that's the real deal. Yep. Time to travel to Mount Holly for that. So Mount Holly is the least impressive mountain of all time. Holly's the most impressive name of all time, of course. But Mount Holly's, it's like we don't have much skiing or snowboarding in the lower part of Michigan. So there's not a ton to it, but it's where everybody goes around here locally. So yeah, it was coming down, and then we get to our town. Max is like, oh, snow day tomorrow. Come on. We get to our town, nothing. Roads are clear, not snowing at all. It was like he was like, is there a fence around our town? It was pretty crazy. So yeah, it was definitely interesting. Oh, we literally shut down the UK with 4 feet of snow. Like the South, Florida and Texas, they shut down areas with like any dusting of snow. They completely go crazy because, I mean, in a little bit of fairness, they don't have the infrastructure. They don't have the snow plows. They don't have the salt. They don't have everything ready to kind of handle the snow. Upstate New York's getting hammered. Yeah, I bet that's kind of in that same belt that we have where you get that lake effect. Yeah, no equipment. And I do. That's fair, right? We all like to make fun of the South when they're like, oh, they shut down with anything. They don't have any kind of structure for the snow. And so, yeah, yep, definitely. And Yeah, all right, there you go. Nick's ranting about some stuff that I don't understand. So there he goes. All right, the school district shut down with 2 inches of snow. Yeah, ours is about the. I actually almost made that my rant on Monday, and I'll probably save it for the future. But I've got some thoughts on some things. So you guys know me and how I get. But Wednesdays are not for ranting. Wednesdays are not for ranting. So we will save that for Monday. Today is Beard Advice Live. I know you guys already hit the thumbs up, so I'm going to change the bottom little scrolly real quick. If if you guys would like to be on the show next week, hopefully Sam will be back feeling better and we'll be here. But the email is entirely free to be on the show. I can't get you on tonight. We have like the perfect amount of entries anyway. But for next week, it's beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Give us a couple of views of your beard. Write up what problems you're going through or what beard goals you have. That's how we're going to attack this, and we really do make a difference. We just recently, it was actually on a Beard Octane sponsored one. We had our friend Willie, who has a new picture in the chat. He had one of the coolest transformations we've ever seen on this show. So we're doing nothing but getting better and better and better. And yeah, here's Willie right here. And it's just so cool to see how many people were able to help out. Yep, how many people were able to help out. And so it's great. Yep, absolutely. Holly said, I finally got on Beard Advice Live a few months ago. Dare to dream, y'all. Dare to dream. We'll help any form of facial hair. Yep, little peach fuzz on that mustache. We got you. We got you. All right, but let's go ahead and jump in. We will have all the time we need for questions tonight. And he said, must be nice to only live here. If you guys missed Monday, I did have a pretty good rant about must be nice people. So yeah, hey, what's up, Donald? Good to see you, buddy. And so yeah, again, guys, scrolling down at the bottom, beardadvicelive@gmail.com, episode 218 in a row. Let's go. Come on now. All right, and I hope everybody's having a great holiday season, having a great post Black Friday. We're in the heart of beard season, of beard world. My YouTube app wasn't loading the stream. Yeah, and if you guys also, PS, if you noticed any issues with Facebook or Instagram, or if anybody's using Threads, not me, but any of those, Meta was down today. They had an attack. There also was another sweeping attack on medical infrastructures. If you guys know Nick from Dr. Nick's, he owns a cybersecurity company, cybersecurity consulting company. He makes cybersecurity software, and I was talking to him today, and there's another huge wave of these cyber attacks. Essentially, people click on the wrong links, and then they get a hold of your whole system. Don't do it. Apparently, hey, what's up, Joe? Joe is checking in from Texas. Dude, I'm super jealous. We love Texas, man. Joe, have a great time, man. I'm not sure what you guys are there for, but I saw some like barber pictures and stuff. Tear it up, dude. I bet it's absolutely beautiful down there. But it was, yeah, so they attack these medical systems, and it's essentially ransomware. They say, hey, pay us $6 million to get your system back. Otherwise, we're going to take everything down. And so, yeah. And guys, we do have a halftime segment. So like Jay, I'm going to start his question, and we'll get that one going. And then John, I'm also going to start his question, and we'll get that all set up. But yeah, guys, if your Instagram was down or your Facebook was acting funky today, there was an outage, a cyber attack on Meta. So it seems like it's back functioning kind of at full speed, but it definitely had a day. And yeah, ransomware is wild. They literally, and guys, these like ransomware farms, they're super professional. It's pretty crazy, but I know people that do negotiations with them. That's their job. And they call them. They have full out customer service people. They sit there and they negotiate with you. They're like, hey, we need 10 million. They're like, well, we can give you 5. No, we need 7. And they go back and forth until they have a deal, and they will not release any of their medical records. They will not open anything unless they get that ransomware. It's pretty dang crazy. And the longer you wait, the longer the more potent the information they have is. Essentially, it's like, I think it's like 120 days. There's a term for it, for the average amount of time that a hacker is in your system. And in the last year, it like tripled. they were able to get into our systems and stay there longer without us detecting, which is not good. Yeah, not good at all. And so, man, yeah, interesting. And by the way, Beard Octane, can't leave reviews. Tried on the app and website. Keep saying error, try again. Okay. Well, we have Holly in the chat. Joe's probably in like a crazy setting right now with Texas. But if Holly knows anything about it, she'll definitely be able to help you out, Jay. He says that he's not able to leave reviews on the site. All right, let's go ahead and check out our sponsor tonight, which is Beard Octane. I'll put a link in the chat. It's always in the description as well, you guys. Always in the description as well. And Holly says in the chat here, she said, only verified customers can leave reviews from the emails that get sent out. Okay, so yeah, that is correct. And most companies are like that now because you find people leave bad, like fake bad reviews and all that kind of stuff. And it's just better to be verified, right? And so if you need an email, if you need a review, search your email for that company, and that should make the difference. Okay, got it. Okay, boom. Beard Octane. Dan C10 is your affiliate discount, you guys. And this month, additionally, the scent of the month should be plural. It is their holiday scents: Fir Tree, Sugar Twist, and Santa Sleigh. All of those across the board, any products that are left. Some of them, I think, only have a couple of oils left. Some of them have other products left. Once these go, they are gone. They are seasonal, they are limited, and they are wonderful. So Fir Tree, Sugar Twist, and Santa Sleigh are all 10% off on top of Dan C10, which is an additional 10% off. And if you guys don't know this blend here, it is fractionated coconut, argan, sweet almond, jojoba, and aloe. Now, I just recently had a consultation, and I actually used Beard Octane as an example. Just full disclosure, it was just earlier this week. And we were talking about blends. They might actually be in the chat right now. We were talking about blends, and I used Beard Octane as an example, and I said, hey, which one of these is like their crazy exotic blend or oil? And they're like, nothing. I said, it just works. Sometimes you don't have to be crazy. Sometimes you don't have to get wild and all this stuff. It just works. And we know this because the sample size is like 6.5 years now. Beard Octane has continued to do well, and they kind of defy the odds, right? Oftentimes there's a lot of gray beardsmen that are like, I don't like thin oils. And yeah, look right here, Randy. I don't like thin oils except Beard Octane and maybe one other company. I don't usually enjoy this kind of, and then Beard Octane is like the exception. So they really, really, really work well, and that's very true. Argan is expensive. If you guys know anything about argan oil, it is only out of Morocco. It is only out of a very specific tree that is actually protected by the Moroccan government. And so if you get argan oil, it's not going to be cheap. If it is, it's garbage. Argan costs money to get it. And why is it worth it? Man, we have generations of evidence of how good argan oil is, not only for your skin, but also your hair. It's one of those great nature oils that does both, and it is fantastic. There's nothing cheap. There's anything about that or anything that Octane has. But I was just trying to acknowledge that I think sometimes people see that list, and with this growing, beautifully changing industry, people are like, man, there's nothing crazy there. It's just amazing. It just literally works. By far, the most used oil in my beard's history. I've had this since the very beginning. I started with Beard Octane, has been in my rotation ever since, man. It is awesome. And yeah, Nate right here says, fact, argan is a luxury oil. It's overlooked because it's commonplace in the industry, but it's a top-notch oil. Yeah, I mean, if you look at like the women's cosmetic industry, argan is touted as this like super high standard oil. We've just been spoiled in the beard world where it is something that is a little bit more common. And so, yeah, spot on. Yep, absolutely love it. No doubt about it, guys. Okay. I told them they need to look companies. Yeah, heck yeah, Scott. I like that. What's up, Corey? And Randy says maybe argan is what makes my beard like it so much. It's just a great blend. It's also the devil's in the detail, right? It's in the ratios, it's in the blending, it's in the sourcing, it's in the quality. And if you can know anything about Beard Octane, if they do it right. That's just how Joe operates. It's the only way Holly operates, to a point where it probably drives Joe crazy because she only operates at this super high standard. Luckily, Joe is right there with her, and that's the only way he operates. So, yeah, it's an absolutely amazing one. CW said, using Beard Octane has been a game changer for my beard. Well, we remember like the coolest update possibly of all time with Willie. He went from his beard and then showed the update, and he said, Beard Octane, that's what I use. And that was really cool. Yep, really, really, really cool. So, yeah, man, cheers to Beard Octane. Cheers to great products. Also, they wanted to go over this, and this just kind of helps any company if you guys keep this in mind. 'Tis the season for shipping delays. There's Willie right there. He said 100. 'Tis the season for shipping delays. You guys, packages just move slower. I can't imagine a company like Beard Octane and how many emails they get about late packages or slow packages or packages that say they're marked delivered, because I get those messages from everybody. Oftentimes they come to me before the company, and it's difficult, but all I say is please have a little patience. Understand when it comes to the holidays, the burden on the mail is 2 to 3 times as much as normal, and it's just slower. It just is going to be something where you're going to see it marked as delivered, and then maybe it doesn't show up to the next day. Here's a little dirty secret that a lot of people don't realize. Let me see. I'll go this one. A lot of people don't realize about the many. Hey, what's up, Dennis? Here's my buddy, Mr. Flint 810 in the house. But what a lot of people don't realize is when it comes to a lot of these places, especially post offices or the different areas of USPS, is that they're not allowed to keep packages overnight. They also have like different ratings and quota systems on their deliveries. So oftentimes, if a truck does not get all of its they can't leave packages in the truck, and they can't leave them in the warehouse. There's big rules on that depending on the location, but commonly that's the biggest ones. And so what ends up happening in the holiday season, guys, oftentimes they'll have the package, they'll scan it as delivered, put it in the truck, and then they deliver it in the morning. But they just want to go home, they just want to have dinner, they just want to get to bed, and then they take care of it the next morning. But you see marked as delivered, and you're like, where's my package? Give it a day. Check the proof of delivery. And then as Holly puts on here, it's just like a good little reminder. If this is something you really worry about, please do not pick the cheapest or slowest option. Also, if you do, make sure you read the details, because oftentimes what you pick, you got to read it. Many of them say, hey, this will be delivered in 3 to 5 days. Then you look in the fine print, but not guaranteed delivery. Like there's the cheapest ones don't even promise that your package will get there. That's the crazy thing. Now, if you ever have the opportunity to use UPS, they do guarantee up to like $100 on pretty much all packages. And if you don't get it, you just have a button right on your tracking that says, right on the tracking, and it says file a claim, and you go through the claim process, and it's actually pretty simple. So again, guys, please don't pick the cheapest if you are looking for the best results. Don't pick the slowest if you're looking for best results. Maybe pay $1 or $2 more, and it's going to be more reliable. Just keep that in mind. And Thursday is going to be the cutoff for Christmas guaranteed delivery, just because of how it's going down with the mail and with the season. So just something to consider there, you guys. Patience with packages. It is that season, and we're getting close to the cutoff of the holidays there. So again, shout out to Beard Octane. Dancy 10 is your discount. Get those deals right now while we have them on Fir Tree, Sugar Twist, and Santa Sleigh. Also, I did want to go over the cordless beard straightener, aka the heated brush, because I have it in front of me, and I don't think you guys get a ton of opportunities to actually see it, right? Rather than just pictures or rather than just a markup, you can see it. And Holly says, between the rerouting USPS is doing and the Canada Post strike, y'all, it's been real up in customer service front. I can't even imagine, Holly. I can't even imagine how many messages you guys get about that stuff. And yeah, the rerouting's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Essentially, if your package is getting to a distribution center and it's full, they send it somewhere else. If you've noticed your tracking, many of them, I know JB had a good one, many of them take trips around the country. Why? Because they get to a destination. Nope, sorry, no rooms available. And then they just keep it moving. So part of it is they literally keep those packages moving because they don't have a home for them. Now, is that great? No, obviously not. You have to wait. It's not great for the environment. We don't need more miles. And oh man, yeah. So it's a mess. But I wanted to show you guys so you can physically see it. I thought that was a pretty cool kind of value of the stream to be able to do that. Now they do custom made this. Joe designed it, did all the specs and had all of the creation. Has a 12-month warranty, USB-C charging cable, which is huge. And it's got about 45 minutes of runtime on a full charge. MSRP is $99. And also keep in mind, Dancy 10 does work on top of that. Yep, does work on top of that. Gus, great question. I will hit that at halftime, my friend. That's a juicy one. So, or not at halftime. We're doing the questions at the end today, and this will be worth staying. Gus says, saw one of your videos from 5 years ago praising Detroit grooming, but the title was that you don't recommend them anymore. What's up? Stay tuned. I sent you. I try not to put companies on blast, but if you ask me in a straight up manner, I'll give you a straight up answer. So I will be hitting that one at about halftime. So just keep that in mind, guys. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this bad boy here. So it comes in a nice box, of course, Beard Octaned out. You get inside here. It does have the stand. So if you guys want to be able to charge it, I don't use stands personally. Why? Sam doesn't like having devices out in the bathroom, so we put ours away after using them. However, if you would like, if you don't mind displaying it, it's got this really nice one there, and it's even got that little Beard Octane hitter on it, and the USB goes right into the side there. And then here, it comes with the cord, by the way. Not the block. You'll have to get the block yourself. That's just how things kind of standard operate nowadays. Beard device giveaway. Of course, we're doing beard device live giveaway today. And then this is that heated brush. Now for me, they also offer a corded option. This suits me so much better than the corded option. The corded option was like perfect for my mustache, but this one suits me so much better because the teeth are longer and they're spaced more wide. And now what I really like about this too is the red in there is the heating mechanism. So you can actually see where the heat is coming from. But more importantly, you can see where the black is. That's the protection. That's the guide. So you don't burn your lips. You don't burn your face. It's right here. Yep. And so that bad boy just turns on just like right down there. Bam. You get that going and it's really easy. It's quick to start up and it's got really good depth and spacing to it. A lot easier to clean as well. So there's options for everybody, but just straight up, if you ask me, hey, which one do I go with? The Beard Octane corded or do I go with the Beard Octane wireless? I'm going with this one. All day, every day. I love this option. You can lock it. It's just got some really nice features to it. So I wanted to be able to get hands-on, get physical. I want to show you guys right here so you guys could see. And I thought that'd be a pretty cool part of the stream. So yeah, yes, Jason, absolutely. A really good travel option. Yep. And this one definitely works better with bigger beards, in my opinion, as compared to the corded one. And so, yeah, it really is good. And Holly said, so far we found guys with shorter beards prefer the corded and longer beards have been liking the corded. Absolutely, without a doubt. And how nice is that to have both options out there, all from one company. So shout out to Joe, man. He designed a really good one here, and I'm digging it and can't wait to use it more and more. And, yeah, downward beard nod to you, Dan. Boom. If you guys did not check out my video today, please do. It's a fun one. I'm really enjoying more and more of my videos that are from the conversational, observational type. And I just thought of that phrase, but I actually really like it. I can't turn off my observations. I can't turn off my wanting to discuss things and figure out the why and the how. And so I've had more videos, if you guys have noticed, where it's like, hey, I've noticed this is going on. What do you guys think? It's not me saying this is correct, do it, which I do have some videos like that, and I will always, and I think that's valuable because a lot of times when it comes to taking care of your beard or really anything in life, a lot of people just want the answer. Dan, how much beard oil do I use? Boom, got you. Dan, how do I comb? Boom, got you. How do I trim? Got you, I promise. But I really do like, it must be nice to be that inquisitive. I really do like having those observations and then discussing with people that can also have a similar lens and then give food for thought. And so if you don't mind, if you didn't check out today's video after the stream, please check it out, man. I'm liking these things. I'm a food for thought guy. I know not everybody's like that. I know people want entertainment and flashy and edits. Bow, bow, bow. That's not me, though. I like having conversations. And so be looking out for more videos kind of along those lines. And, of course, just kind of doing my thing. It's the observant teacher in you. Yeah, I know. I literally, and I'm not just saying this, I literally wish sometimes I could turn it off, but I can't. And Presley says, love that hat. Need to snag one. Yeah, this is my favorite color that they've ever had. It's like burgundy. I think burgundy. What's the other name of this kind of color? All right. August. I'm blanking on the word. Help me out, color people. It's burgundy or, what's the other? Maroon. That's what it is. Thank you, Sarah. Maroon. That's right. Thank you. Okay, we got it, guys. We got it. It's maroon. All right. We can tell some of you are delayed on stream. Maroon. Yeah. Maroon. Thank you. I definitely think that's what it is. All right, Tyler says Lions versus Vikings NFC Championship with the Lions going to with the Vikings going to Super Bowl. Okay, I don't think anybody's stopping MCDC right now, but we'll see. And cool, Leo. I think you're gonna really enjoy it, Leo. I know you enjoy those kind of videos as well. Yeah, for sure. What a maroon! Nice, Chris. Nice. All right, love it. That's our town mascot, Maroons. Really nice. All right, so yeah, guys, check that out. Shout out to Beard Octane. At the end of the show, we are going to do a Sugar Twist bundle. Now, I put this one up on the screen here. Holly in the chat will let us know what products from the Sugar Twist bundle we're giving, whether it's the oil butter wash or if it's something else it might have to do with the stock. So, Holly, let us know in the chat. But, yeah, we're going to do the Sugar Twist macaron or maroon. We're going to do a Sugar Twist bundle, which is vanilla bean, sugar cookies, and suede. It's very smooth. It's very manly, but somehow, some way, it's very holiday-ish. It really is. It's just straight up holiday-ish. And, yes, they do have a cordless strainer. It's available, and it's ready right now, you guys. And please make sure you're live at any point in this stream. You should be able to hover your mouse over the screen or tap the screen, and in either corner, there's going to be the word live. If you have a red dot next to it, you're good. You're set. You're with us. Woo! If not, you are behind, and you do need to click live. Now, Sam is sick, up in bed, and Holly says, oil butter LCW. Let's go. Perfect. And all right, I got some big news, guys. With Sam not down here, not on stream, missing her. Wish she was. Trust me, wish she was. I got something to admit to you guys. I don't know yet, Robert. I have not used it long enough to be able to say. I'm not sure. I will have a better sample size of that in the future, though. So stay tuned. But here's my admittance. I have pants on right now, full-fledged pants. Now, I don't have socks on. That's a sin. I'm not doing that. But I have pants on, and I'm deeply regretting my pants right now. The back of my knee, the little knee crease, both sides are sweating right now. Not happy with it. I was like, ooh, normally my legs get real cold in the studio. Then I go up and cuddle Sam in bed, and she's like, cold. Well, yeah, I got pants on. So if you not jeans, I don't have jeans. Yeah, no jeans. They're like fancy joggers. They're not even fancy. They're just joggers. For me, they're fancy. If I have pants on, I'm fancy. Okay, take it. And so let's see. Stand up. Hey, easy, John. You gotta pay for that, man. That's on the Only Dance. They're joggers, so they're like sweatpants. They're like fancy sweatpants. Is that fair to say? Are joggers fancy sweatpants? I think so. They're like khaki colored. I think they're fancy sweatpants. They're like athletic dad pants is what I would call them. And hey, if you see some rustling, if you see some shifting, it's just me taking my pants off. Calm down. I do have some undergarment on, so we're good there. But yes, no, it's a new term. Hey, get the grumpy Randy out of here. Yeah, get that grumpy Randy out of here. And you had them at Futsal also. Yes, I did, Leo. Are you making a change? So that's a great question. Times of authority or times of public appearance, where I feel like I do need to be a little bit above shorts, I will. And it's not even anything where I'm like, oh, I got to wear pants. These are so comfy. They're ridiculously comfy. So I work them in more than I usually do. The I don't wear pants thing is more of like a thing and more of like a joke these days. I do wear pants. Now, I don't own jeans. That's real. I don't like wearing pants as much as I like wearing shorts, but I do wear pants. These are those same pants, Leo. I did wear them. Or I did wash them. Don't worry, guys. And so, yeah, I might be, if you see some, are you wearing Crocs? Nah, just barefoot. Just tootsies out. So if you see some shuffling going on, like I said, don't worry. It's just me taking my pants off. And if you're new here, yep, I did say that. And, hey, man, D, I'm not just saying this, dude. There's so many good butters out there, but give Beard Octane a shot. He said, you told me in a comment, don't use Everyman Jack butter. What else is a good brand besides them? Yeah, there's no good beard butters in stores. That's not even me like stretching or like trying to get people to buy online. There's not a single good beard butter in store that I have found. And so I recommend going online, going with a quality company such as Beard Octane. What's up, Parker? Dude, it's December in Michigan. What's up, Dan? Parker, I just hate pants, dude. I hate pants, man. I just can't do it. I can't do it. Leo says, I own neither jeans nor shorts except for gym shorts. Those are the shorts I wear, Leo, are gym shorts. I'm a gym shorts with pocket kind of guy. My favorite shorts in the world. If Sam is still up and hasn't passed out from like cough medicine. Sam, what is the brand of shorts that I really like? They were a little bit more than I felt comfortable spending, but they have 2 normal pockets and then a zipper pocket. Game changer. What's the worst thing about gym shorts? Your wallet and your keys falling out in the car into that like crack of abyss. I'm not talking about the cougar next door. Hey, yo, calm down, guys. But that crack of abyss, stupid. I hate losing my keys in my wallet. These shorts have a nice little zipper on them. Nice little zipper. And so Sam's either showering, asleep, or just real sick. Okay, here she is. So these are the shorts that I like. How the heck do I say that, Sam? There's no vowels in there. VRST? Verst? I don't know. Sam highly recommended them, and they're the best shorts I've ever owned. They are amazing. Yeah, versed? Yeah, I guess like versed? Seems right. Yeah, seems right to me. So if you guys are looking for a quality pair of shorts, go with Versed. They've lasted me like a heavy 6 to 8 months of use, and I'm talking like daily. Yeah, daily. That's exactly where I got them. I got them at Dick's Sporting Good. Yep, Will, exactly. Yep. And again, they were a little bit outside of my comfort zone. Oh, nice. Walter wears them too. But Sam pushed me, a.k.a. made me buy them. She's got her pressure ways on purchasing things. And so I've loved them. The zipper pocket is fantastic. New affiliate, hey, bring it on. That's the thing, guys. If you guys know if I talk about something, it's because I love it. For example, I had a sponsor on today's video, and it was the Extra wallets. It's the wallet I've used for the last like year and a half. I love that company. I love that wallet. And I'm like, I know ads and sponsors can get a bad rap. I just talk about the stuff I use and I love. And so, yeah, I would love to have a Versed affiliate. That'd be cool. What are some good joggers? The joggers I use are the Kohl's brand. Somebody help me out. It's Flex. I actually like those. $15? No, they were like, I hate to say it, but they were like $40, $50 shorts. Again, outside of my comfort zone, but I would do it again in a heartbeat. Entirely worth it. Yep, entirely worth it. Hey, Jacob. He says, hope Sam's getting better. Thank you. And yeah, guys, if you guys have any positive vibes, if you have any prayers, anything you could send to Jacob and to his son, Daniel. He actually broke his leg, had to have surgery, had to have 3 screws put in, and is out of surgery now, recovering. Going to be a challenging battle to get back and healed. So if you guys know Jacob, if you know their situation, send all the positive vibes you possibly can there. Yep, absolutely. Dan, remember that time you talked about my athletic thighs? No, I don't, Ken. I don't even ever know if you're joking or not, but I feel like I did talk about your athletic thighs, but I don't remember specifically. but it sounds possible. Yeah, it sounds possible. Jacob, I've starred your question. We'll hit that at the question segment as well. Michael said, I get Walmart joggers every year. They for slightly different reasons than the previous, not always better. Yeah. Hey, I have a robe from Walmart, and I'm happy as heck, but I feel fancy as can be. Yeah, I feel fancy as can be with that robe. What's up, Banana Go? So, yeah, Ken's laughing. I still don't know if you were serious or not, Ken. Jeez. Ken plays too many tricks on me because I'm like, that dude's wild. If you guys don't get to view Ken's Instagram stories, they're worth it. He has a theme with his reels, and I love it. I love it so much. Okay. Let's go ahead here, you guys. And again, we're going to do that giveaway at the end here. But hey, I cannot recommend the Verst shorts enough. And then the Flex joggers from Kohl's. I have black and khaki of the joggers from Kohl's. I'm not dead. Stop it. Oh, Ken. All right, let's go ahead and get into this show, everybody. We got Mr. Brian M. in the building. I'm in my early 30s. I've been growing my beard for about 10 months. Never had more than a goatee prior. Goal is to grow it about 1.5 inches longer, then really try to style it a bit more. And as you see, I like to add a little bit of fun and whimsy to it. Any general advice? I've been trying to switch to sleeping on my back. Right side is definitely a bit lighter. Okay. What? Is this true? This is my mother-in-law, Gigi, right here. Hey, is this true? Don't be playing no games with me, Gigi. I will turn that alarm off right now. And I'll cancel the gym whatever thing for watching Violet. You better tell me that's true, Gigi. If you play a trick on me, I won't be mad. Hold up, guys. We got to pause on this one. Is that true? Sam's watching too. Is school closed tomorrow? That would be fantastic. Yeah. Dude, Tony, the drive home was terrifying. Terrifying, dude. We went down to like 18 miles per hour on 75, hazards on, whiteout conditions. We got to Genesee County, and it was like, boom, clear. Yeah, soccer, let's go. Oh, we might have to go up. Maybe an IQ day tomorrow, Tony. Tony? No, I have a consultation, and I only got one. We'll be all right. All right, Gigi, let me know. All right, I'm looking it up, guys. I'm looking it up. We got to stop for this, okay? School closings. Let me see. Come on with it. Come on with it. All right, I have not gotten any reports. Oh, Gigi, I think she's messing with me. I think she's messing with me, guys. I haven't seen it. It's not on the news one yet. All right, let me go. You guys know when you really want to find the advice is you have to, you got to go to the Facebook group. I'm not seeing it. No confirmation yet. No confirmation yet. All right, let me see the newest. Sort by newest. Okay. The roads are like ice. Nothing. All right, I doubt they'll have school, but they haven't called it yet. Oh man, Gigi, you got me pumped, but I don't think it's confirmed yet. All right, stay tuned. We'll give updates. If anybody that knows, I can't really just put our school district out there, but anybody that knows me, yeah, definitely. I worked out at schools before. It's funny, no school superintendent. No, they don't. They're actually all on group text now. They all have a group text. Like, are you want to call it? Do you want to call it? No. Who wants to call it? Yeah. No, you're exactly right. Yep, exactly right. 75 is rough on a clear day. Yeah, right. All right, let's go ahead and help out Brian here. What's up, Rodney? Let's help out Brian here. He's been growing 10 months, never had a beard before this point, and he wants to really try to style it a bit more. All right, he really wants to try to style it a bit more. Let's go ahead and check out Mr. Brian's beard. What's up, dude? Okay, love it, man. Mustache on fleek. That's what the kids say. On point, looking awesome, dude. And I can definitely see that you had the goatee kind of range before, and then you're growing into the beard. All I'm going to say, man, on this one for the styling is I'm just going to give just an advice of just a little tiny trim just to kind of balance things out a little bit and just kind of take off some of the body of that goatee. And what I think that's going to do, what I think that's going to do, yeah, the stash is insane. What I think that's going to do is just bring a little bit. Hey, here's that. Brie. I thought Brie, Bri M. I thought that was like Brie. We have a lot of ladies that watch this stream. Too funny. Dude, love the stash. I want to bring a little bit of balance to the beard itself, which is going to really promote the mustache. And I think that's fantastic. And dude, as you have like the healthy habits, and this is a good example. He talked about sleeping, right? So I can definitely, again, tell the right side you sleep on, the left side you do not. That shows it right there, you guys. If you sleep on the same side, just keep in mind, you're constricting those blood vessels, which are the highway of nutrients for your beard and your facial hair. If you're constricting those for 6 to 8 hours every single day, you're not getting even distribution of the goods to your beard. And so all you got to do is just switch it up, sleep on your back, and you can have a huge advantage there. Huge advantage. No snow on the east side yet. No, Jason, Oakland County got hammered. You're south of there, but dude, it was crazy. I agree. The length will even out nicely. Yeah, just a very small trim, Brian, and it's going to make a nice difference. And it's actually, I love my line right there. I think that's not even, but you get the idea. Something right along the line right there is going to give you a very nice balanced look. And then just keep up with all the healthy habits. Exfoliate daily. Oil to the skin after every wash. You're going to be good to go. Eric knows good stashes right here. And he said, killer stash. Yes. Alan, stash-tastic. The cool thing, guys, is we recently had a beard competition. And at the beard competition down in Louisiana, right, Baton Rouge, we had Randy, right, and his wife. We had Eric. And we had Alan and Tina, who's usually hanging out as well, all at the same room, which is so cool. And JB, who was in here earlier too. So it's just cool to see all these people that were in the same exact room then hanging out in the chat. I love that. Love that so much. Okay. Got it. From the snoring. Nice. I don't think I have a big snoring problem. Yep, there's JB. I don't think I have a big snoring problem unless I am like stuffed up or something. And Brian says, appreciate it. Took a bit of work up the nerve to send a pic. Hey, and I get that entirely. And if I could spend a second on that, dude, thank you. Thank you so much for trusting us. I know it's not easy to put yourself out there. I don't oftentimes like asking for advice or putting myself out there. It's just not how we're wired. But I do know it can help yourself, and I do know it helps many more. There's a lot of beards and facial hair that look like Brian. Maybe not necessarily his mustache. That is like most guys can't just be like, hey, I want to do a handlebar like that. That's next level. But a lot of guys have different concerns, different growth patterns. And when you put yourself out there to get help, you're helping so many others. It's like the kid in class who asks a question because the shy kids won't ask it. So if you get a chance, if you get the nerves, please consider sending in. I promise I'll be gentle. I promise I'll help out your journey. Usually Sam's here to help with me and is even better at that aspect of stuff than I am. So please do, man. I appreciate you, Brian. I know that's not easy, and your beard looks fan-freaking-tastic, dude. Small trim. It's going to make all the difference. As far as the styling side, nothing. Nothing else, dude. There's nothing to change there. You're doing a great job. This is immaculate. Right? The styling, the straightness, you still left texture. You still left a little bit of a beardliness to it. I love it, man. Absolutely love it. So yeah, keep it going. Keep it going. And yeah, don't be afraid to look into some like natural growth oils that give you a chance to wake up some dormant hair follicles. Chef is right. There's a couple of options. Reach out to me if you need some recommendations there. Okay. And don't sleep on Cold Start from Beard Octane. It's got that real peppermint essential oil. That is one of the best ingredients proven to give you a chance to wake up dormant hair follicles. So Cold Start, thin, fast absorbing, is going to get down to the source. Woo, come on. All right, Ron T. Now, full disclosure, Ron's a good friend of mine, lives in Michigan. We've hung out, I don't know how many times now, and it is like family. My kids know him and love him, so shout out to Ron. This is my guy right here. He said, good afternoon, bearded and non-bearded family. About a year ago, I wrote into Beard Advice Live with a proclamation concerning my beard and hair. That statement was that I'm going to grow my hair and beard out until I'm 50 years old, which I will be in August of 2027. Last year, Dan said to keep the channel updated, and as a man of my word, I'm doing just that. Hair is growing back to where it was when I first cut it after retirement, slowly. The beard is currently the longest it's ever been. Wow, at 10.5 inches. Very nice, Ron. I have not completed any maintenance trims yet this year, and I'm still not sure if I will this coming year either. Thoughts? Okay. So that's our big statement here, the thoughts on no trims. As always, this time of year can be tough on a lot of people. So my only real question is, Fouls, how's everybody doing right now? Hey, guys and girls, if you don't mind answering Ron in the chat, how's everybody doing right now? Physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever you got. I'm doing pretty well. I don't like when Sam is sick. I know I shouldn't attach my mood and my feelings and stuff to anybody else, but that's my person, that's my one. And so when Sam's down, it hurts, man. It's not fun. But we'll get her back up going again. Hopefully this is just kind of like a cold type thing that will pass. But aside from that, I'm doing great. I'm gonna get the six pick set from Octane. Any recommendations? Ooh, D, you cannot go wrong with really any of them. Cold Start, Envy, Grizzly Puncher. What else are we going to throw in there for you? Let's go with Liquid Gold. Let's go. Dude, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. For me, I would say Envy and Cold Start are the two must. Yep, Envy and Cold Start. Victory, can't go wrong with Victory. A lot of people recommending Victory. Yeah. Hope Sam bounce back. Thank you, man. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it, dude. Yep. And shout out to Ron for asking how everybody's doing as well. Yep. All right. Wow. Heck yeah, Robert. Robert says on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm doing 10. Let's go. Nice. Nice, man. Doing well. Appreciate that. I like hearing that. Yeah, if you like the darker scents, Fabricator is boss. Yeah, it's not my kind of scent, but a lot of people love it. Nitro, you got that blueberry coffee. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Let's go ahead. Oh, yeah. Randy, that's tough, man. That's tough. Big time. And let's go ahead and check out the updates of Mr. Ron. So we got a little order of events here. If you guys see, I drew kind of like going here and then there and then there. And we just got a little snaking pattern for the updates. And so we have at the top left, which was the first one, right? That 2023 pre-April. And then we have April down here. Goodness gracious. This, I mean, he's not asking for advice, but this is my buddy. This is my favorite style on Ron. That's not as much his Viking look or, what he kind of prefers and goes with for his personality. But that's just one of the most dapperest dudes you'll ever see on the internet right there. That is unbelievable. Then he did this trim, and then also he wanted to let you guys know tattoos are gross, by the way. That was in his words, not mine. I'm obviously tatted, and I sensed some sarcasm in that, and I am legitimately jealous of his head tattoo. I will at some point in my life get a neck tattoo, a head tattoo, something. He said, I will get some kind of tattoo at some point on my above collar region. Now, I know a lot of people, especially of different generational values, are cringing right now. I love it. I love the expression of it. For me, it's more so the concept of anti-culture and kind of pushing back against the norm after being in teaching and all these things. Like, I love being a professional. I love being whatever, relatively successful in my goals of profession, not comparing to anybody else, but in what I do feel that I'm relatively successful. And I love being able to have that, anti-establishment, push back a little bit. So at some point I will for sure. Yep, I will for sure. Yeah. And Randy says, I'm not even sure epicness is a word. But dude, do a nipple tattoo? No, then all the taco meat. I ain't shaving that taco meat for no tattoo. Nope, not under the beard either. No, I want to show it off. Yep, I want to show it off. So Ron, I love it. Ron asked back here, he said he isn't doing a trim this year, and he doesn't think he's going to do a trim next year. What are thoughts? Ron, you got to ride it out, dude. You said that you're going to grow your beard and hair out until you're 50 years old, which is in August of 2027. If I know you, you're going to stay to that. You're going to hold true to that goal and to your word there. So don't touch it, man. There's no reason to. This beard looks absolutely fantastic, dude. I have a feeling by 2027, we'll have a little bit more Santa-esque color in there, taking over the whole thing, dude. So yes, keep that going. Keep it going. And I love it. Yep. And look at Nick says, you better grow it out or Dan will be sad. Mm-hmm. Yep. Absolutely. And Tony, when I was teaching, I had my tattoos all under short sleeve. It was like back shoulder blade, ribs, and then where's my other tattoo? Oh, shoulder. Back shoulder blade, ribs, and shoulder. And then once I got out of teaching, I kind of branched out. I wish I would have done it while I was teaching. Yeah. No trims. Nope. No trims. Got that, Ron? Thank you for sending it in, dude. All right. Beard balm or oil? Oil is the most important. Balm is for styling and is optional. Okay. Next entry. Eric, last name with an E. First, let me start off by thanking you so much for all the content, advice, and positive vibes you provided me in this community over the past year. I would not be where I'm at today on my beard journey without it, so thank you. You're welcome, man. It's an absolute honor to be able to do this for a living, but also as a passion. It has officially been a year since I hung up the uniform and traded my shaving cream for beard oil. It has been a wonderful experience, and I'm thrilled with the progress. I wanted to write in and share a few pictures showcasing the different stages of my beard journey and a couple of where it stands today. Secondly, I wanted to get some advice from you and the chat family. I want to continue growing my beard. I'm not done by any means, but did want to inquire as to what you think the next steps should be in regards to my beard. Do you think there's a need for a trim at this point to even out my beard, meaning trimming the front of my beard so it matches the length of the back? Should I just keep growing to see where my beard takes me? I'm open to any and all advice that you and the family have. Thanks again, and I look forward to many more years of bearded bliss with you in the community. Dude, what a well-written write-up right there, dude. Thank you for being kind. Thank you for talking about our community like a family. It really is, dude. So shout out to you guys out there. Take a drink. Okay, let's go ahead and check out what Mr. Eric has. And essentially he's saying, hey, I'm still growing, but what do you think is my best route to get there? Leave it alone, do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that. What you got, guys? And let's go ahead and check out Mr. Eric's goodness gracious beard. Stop it right there. Oh, my gosh. And you can see some ranges. Here's Eric right here. If you guys are looking for ranges over here, top is 1 month. 2 months. Nope, that was 6 months. Sorry. 1 month, 6 months, and then 9 months. And then here is today. All right. Today on these ones. Goodness, big baby. That is a crazy beard, dude. An absolutely crazy beard. I don't know if the haircut's better or the beard is better, but wherever you're going for that haircut or wherever you're getting these follicles gifted to you from, do not question it. Do not stop. You are crushing it, dude. Absolutely crushing it. So, yeah, that's a mint beard right there. That's a mint beard right there, dude. You're not wrong, Rob. Not wrong at all. He dialed in. So, that's so crazy that this is the same human as this. Like, that's nuts what a beard does to somebody. Like, crazy, guys. Crazy. Like, definitely, like, you know, handsome dude, no matter what. But throw that beard on there. Stop it. Stop it. Man, so crazy. All right. My thoughts here on him continuing to grow. And he talked about evening up the shape of his beard. Eric, your beard line looks like this, dude. I hate to tell you, but there's absolutely nothing to even up. Your beard is perfectly blissful right now. It is balanced to a T. I think in like 6 months, we will have a decision to make, and you're going to start to get into some uneven range that you can either grow past or dial back. I find myself dialing back at that point. However, somebody like Nick from Dr. Nick's has grown past it, or Nate from Johnny Ray has gone past it. So it's all personal preference. But as of right now, I don't know a thing in the world that I would recommend. Your haircut is top notch. Your beard is immaculate. Your genetics are fantastic. And so I agree with Leo. I don't see anywhere that evening is needed at all. I couldn't even tell you where you were thinking it was uneven. And we are our own worst critics. We know that. But as of this point, and this is like my least favorite advice to give, dude, let it grow. There's nothing to adjust at this point. Put the clippers down, put the scissors down. It looks awesome. Keep going, man. Thank you for sending in. Thank you for showing the journey. Maybe there's some people at that 1 month mark that are like, oh, this is where the trajectory goes. Oh, okay. Got it. You know, like maybe that makes the difference. And so, man, yeah, I do appreciate you sending in, Eric. Looks great, dude. Awesome. Next one. We got Buck. Buck, if you nook, boy, Buck, if you nook, boy, Buck. Okay. Also, if I could bring your attention down to the bottom scrolly thing. It's been a couple things here. I wanted to make sure it was still present. Beard Octane, ep218, they are the sponsors of this show. You cannot go wrong with anything from Beard Octane, from the products to the customer service to the experience of being a lifelong customer. ep218, check it out. I have zero worries in my entire heart recommending them to you guys, and that always feels good. Feels real good. All right, but we have Buck. Buck is new to the beard game, new to the channel, but is coming in swinging. He was hanging out with us on Monday on Command's Corner, and he's like, dude, I love these people. This is my group. Welcome. We welcome you. We are not a cult, but I do talk like it right now as I'm saying this out loud. I'm like, you can't say you're not a cult and then sound like a cult. Who knows? Maybe we are. Watch out. Feds are listening. Just kidding. They're not. All right, Buck, stop it, Dan. Okay. This is why I need Sam here. She needs to keep me in check. She needs to look at me with a side eye like, what the heck are you talking about? And then maybe like kick me under the table. I'm like, sorry. Back on track. Yep, back on track. Here we go. I'm growing a terminal beard, but it's super wavy. That was a crazy random tangent right there. I'm attaching pics to give you that's what a cult says. I know, I caught myself. Pics to give you a good idea of what I'm dealing with. I plan to never shave again. Grow as long as it will grow. I am wearing pants. I'm currently using Mountaineer brand beard oil. My hair is naturally very soft. The oil helps. I only soap wash it once every 4 to 5 days, but also use your code on Monday to order a bunch of samples from the company you showed. What am I in for? How should I manage this in the future? Love it. Okay, let's take a look at Buck's picture, and then let's go ahead and give him some feedback from the write-up that we have. All right, here is Mr. Buck. Come on now, Buck. Look at that, dude. Great beard. That color, that is very nice. If I was getting ready to do a painting, I would love to have that palette of colors to choose from. That is diverse and awesome. Great texture to the beard. Man, you're killing it. Okay, let's go ahead and help out Buck here. He has beard oil, and then he wash soaps it once every 4 to 5 days. All right, Buck, I highly encourage you to get number one, wash. Probably the most popular wash in the entire beard community is LCW from Beard Octane, who's sponsoring tonight. It is an unbelievable experience of lather, of cleaning, of just great health for your beard. I do recommend washing every single day. 6 out of the 7 days a week, use a gentle wash like LCW. And then on the 7th, it's totally fine to use soap. But I do recommend following soap with conditioner because it is very stripping. But LCW is a fantastic one. Jason used it tonight. Willie uses it daily. And then on top of that, dude, number one, with your length of beard, wash in the shower. Number 2 is oil, okay, after every shower. And then if you want a real game changer, real game changer, I'll soap wash. So, Buck, here's the danger, though. Soap is stripping, and I don't actually recommend washing with soap more than once a week. If you were to wash with soap right now every day, you're likely going to kill your beard. It's just too harsh and too aggressive for the pH level and the environment that we have underneath our beard. So tread lightly until you get a good quality wash. It's not better to wash with that stripping one too often. And then number 3, these ones are necessary here, okay? These ones you need to do, in my opinion, for the best beard. Number 3, though, if you really want to start changing the game for how great it feels, beard butter, as I'm going to go with the beard octane spelling, aka butter. Yep, butter. So yes, it's fantastic. Yeah, LCW is great. Doesn't leave it dripping wet. It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. All right. Now, the biggest thing for you. Oh, okay, he said, that's what I meant. I water wash, but only use soap every 4 to 5 days. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yep. All right, and on this one, guys, so Buck, the biggest thing other than wash your beard, apply oil to a damp beard, wait 3 to 5 minutes. Our next level up, and really the only other level up you need, is heat. Heat, my friend. In the form of like the heated brush we showed earlier, or with your length beard, you should be totally fine using a blow dryer with a comb or round brush. All right, blow dryer with a comb or round brush. Remember this equation: heat plus tension equals direction. Best beard wash, please. So there is no best, right? We have a ton of great quality options, but it comes down to what your preference is. I use in rotation washes from Johnny Ray, from Dr. Nick's, from Bearded Mac with their bar. I use from Weatherbeard. There's so many other ones that I use. But I would say, I think it's pretty unanimous, right? I don't think, guys, I'm stepping out of bounds here. In our beard world, our beard community, our beard industry, I think it's pretty safe to say that LCW is the most popular beard wash, right? I think you guys can back me up on that. I don't think that that's crazy to say. LCW VTech is about as good as it gets, man. It is fantastic. Hey, you're welcome, D. Of course. Yep, LCW is fantastic. And remember, with LCW, guys, a little bit goes a long way. Yep, a little bit goes a long way. And Buck says, okay, great advice. It definitely doesn't want to strain even with heat. Oh, it does. It does. Oh, no, Buck, it's not too short. No. So I hate to tell you like this, but that's user error. Now, you shouldn't know how to do it. It's not something we're taught as young men. It's not something that's intrinsically known as males how to straighten hair. But it does take a lot of practice. It does take a lot of patience. There's beards much shorter, much curlier, wavier than yours that get tamed every single day with heat. So you got a bunch of videos. Look up like Dan C. Bearded Heat. I pretty double dog promise you, you can get that beard styling exactly the way you want. Yep, exactly the way you want. Auto, no. Nope, you can use LCW every day. Yep. I figured, yeah, and it's going to take time. It's not going to be perfect tomorrow. It's not going to be perfect next week. You're always going to be kind of adjusting different things, man. But we can get that bad boy. If you're trying to do all in one stop, Beard Octane for their wireless heated brush, their LCW, their oil and butter, you're set for a long time, dude. And it's going to make a massive difference. And this isn't even me being like, hey, this could help. It will make a massive difference. It's not, it could, it will. And people that have been around for a while know me. I do not make big statements like that. But I know for a fact, it will do the job. Yep. And we have a lot of people in here, like, look at Dave. He says, blow dry and straightener was a game changer for me. Yep, exactly. It does change. It changes the game. It's facts. Yep. That's a great start. Oh, it's a beautiful start. If you can do that, and I know everybody's budget is different, of course, but if you can do that, you're set. You're good, dude. Yep, you're good. Pretty, double dog promise needs to be a slogan. Done. Write it. Bumper sticker, please. Thank you, Buck, for trusting us, man, and welcome to the channel. Welcome to the community. I could tell you are full-fledged in, and I love it, man. You are meant to have a beard. Now let's tame that bad boy. I do love this whoop-de-doop right here. That bad boy said, whoop. That's pretty sweet. That does look pretty cool, man. He says, no, thank you. Dude, it's an honor, man. Absolute honor. Okay. And yeah, if you guys know me, I am a carbon fiber comb guy, Chicago Combs. Beard Octane sells these too, by the way. I'm not even trying to plug them, guys. I swear to you, I'm not. It just is so true. You can get the heated brush. You can get the best comb in the entire world. You can get some of the top quality products of all time in literally one-stop shop. It's so bad being honest and genuine because I know people are like, oh, that must be convenient. It's just true. Go check my shelf upstairs. Check my text of what oil I recommended Sam today. Check my shower. It's just what we use, man. It's Chicago combs are the best. Yep, are the absolute best. And I do recommend the number 8. Buck, if you're going to get a comb, number 8. And hey, please do not hesitate to reach out to me, you guys. If you're like, Dan, that was a lot of information on a stream, help me. Got you. Message me. Instagram preferred or email works too. I own 3 different ones. Rob, you don't want to know how many I own. Yeah. Does Beard Octane heated brush take as long to charge? I charge it overnight, so I don't know. I'm not sure. That's a good question, Blanco. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, let's continue, guys. Nicholas, I've trimmed a tiny bit. This is Otto in the chat. Not much, and just wondering if any reason I need to trim with the holidays coming up. I'm pretty happy, but always looking forward to input. And third image is an end of the drying cool air thing I employed recently, cupping and combing the rear side of my hand. That's been working wonders for me, and he wanted to share. Super cool. So this is what he's talking about here, kind of the method that he does to kind of cup the beard as it goes through. And Nick, dude, beard is looking fantastic, dude. Now, let me hit you with this. You can and should do nothing. Entirely fine doing nothing here. However, if you were to say, Dan, my beard is your canvas, and I need the immaculate, perfect beard shape for the holidays, do what you do, sir. I would say, and I said do there again, for balance and shape, I would go right there. Now, that's just me. That's just me. That is like the most like, bah, beards are singing, they're balanced and full. I don't know what that song was, but if you don't touch it, you have an unbelievable beard. Absolutely nothing wrong. But if I did have that perfect world, again, I see that beard line coming here. I'm going straight across right there. I would go there, and I think it's going to be an absolutely amazing, amazing line. Let me go with that again. Let me kind of make sure I'm even here. My thumb caught me. That works, though. All right, and so we're coming across. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. Hold on. All right, coming across. Yep. I like that. That looks good. I like that a lot. I think that is going to give you the the perfect. Oh, yeah, the pet comb. What was it, Fleece? Like $3, $3.14 on Amazon, something crazy like that. Yeah. And Kay says, I agree with Dan, not necessary, but would look very sharp if you did a trim. Exactly. Very well said, Kay. It's not necessary, and I do mean that. However, it would be really balanced and really perfect. However, it depends on your goals. If you're like, Dan, my goal is to go big. Like, I really want a much bigger beard. Do not touch it. You're not going to trim your way to a bigger beard at all. However, a line like that, that's going to get the job done very nicely. Very, very nicely. Yeah, I love that. That is what I would do. Do a little squint, okay? Everybody out there, do a little squint. And if you squint at that line, that's a nice, balanced one. Exactly. Yep, not necessarily, but depends on what you want. I just wanted to give you options. Whatever you do, man, let us know. If next week you're like, hey, I didn't touch it, cool. Tell us in the chat. If you do trim it and touch it, send in an update, please. Please. Also, Buck, you do need in about a month, Buck, I need you to report back. I'm not a doctor, but I need that check-in as you are dialing in your styling. You're getting these new tools and products in 4 to 6 weeks. Send back in so we can see how the beard's coming along, because I have a feeling it's going to be fantastic. Yep. Pet comb is now number 9. Yeah, yep. It was just a crazy period where it was like $3 for a comb. It was crazy. Crazy time. On Amazon, free shipping too. All right, no pick general advice. Now, I don't know if Sam is still up right now, but hopefully she can chime in the chat if she is here. But we have general advice on this one. And those of you in the chat, many of you have way more experience than Sam or I do in situations like this. Please feel free with a kind lens to be able to help out here. All right, and I know it's small text, guys, but I will read it if you guys can listen. I wanted to reach out for some advice about my son that's been getting increasingly difficult as he gets older. I know you've had your all hands full with Violet, and with many years of teaching experience, maybe can offer some advice. Our son was diagnosed with GDD, Global Development Delay, at the age of 3, as, hey, what's up, Thomas? As well as ADHD more recently, and has consistently missed milestones since he was born. Pregnancy complications led to low amniotic fluid, causing a forced birth 6 weeks early. He didn't crawl till he was over a year old, didn't walk till past 2. Well, he is now almost 12. And that is the age I taught for 12 years. I taught 7th graders and have since had 3 other children, mostly complication free. And watching them develop, we're realizing just how far behind he is for his age with his maturity and general overall behavior. He is the sweetest kid, and we love him so much, and we want to help him develop into a young man that can function in society. Last year, we were forced by the school due to some of these issues where they drugged him, just making everything worse and almost dead inside. But we almost immediately took him off the medication with approval from his regular doctor. Currently, he is not on medication. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a great option, especially at that age. Now, there are other medications out there. I don't know the most about medicating kids because it's not something that I've really looked into or had experience with it. So I can't really say one way or the other, but thank you for definitely for sharing that. The primary issue at this point is his maturity level. He has a 4-year-old brother that has been developing normally, and we've noticed more and more that he will act more mature than his older brother, be it chores, behavior in public, or even just his ability to communicate. And then, how do I say this? Is it Alphonse? Alphonse? Help me out, guys, on the name here. Alphonse? That's what I think. That's what I'm going with here. Alphonse has a difficult time reading his emotions and will act out quite often at home. Yes? Okay, cool. Thank you. Alphonse. And his act out at home or people he's comfortable with verbally or behaviorally. Without getting into too much detail, we want to take steps to help him control himself, be more responsible. We have him enrolled in a private academy after he was being bullied relentlessly in public school, and the administration blamed it entirely on him. Don't get me started. And his current teacher at the academy is fantastic with him. Good, I'm glad. Me and Chelsea are convinced he is somewhere on the autism scale. So almost always GDD and that delay is tied. I messed that up. GDD and delay and all these developments almost always is somewhere on the spectrum. It's somewhere on with autism, oftentimes formerly known as Asperger's, but it's definitely sounding like it's on there. Every professional we've taken him to reject that idea. That's very interesting to me. All of that screams autism to me as well. All of it. But I'm not an expert. I'm not, and that's not being humble. I'm not. We've tried a lot of things, but curious what you would recommend and looking forward to hearing from you. Okay. Whew, this is a good one. Please in the chat, you guys. Yep. Please in the chat, give any advice. Let us know how I got your question started. And we've said that for years. Yeah, that's shocking to me, Christopher, that they denied that because it seems like a pretty dang clear case of autism to me. But again, I don't know. Yeah. And Rob says, all of that screams autism as my other half has explained it. Yeah, it really does. Yep. I just DM'd you on IG. Oh, I respond to every message. Yep, I definitely will. Yeah. And Otto says, I have a comment related to autism. or sometimes trauma can show as autism. So I'd consider that. You also can love someone for autism, but you only want to enable them to fit in, get along. Well, yeah. And and trauma, and remember, they talked about this pretty much since the complications at birth. This has been something, so it doesn't sound like something that was brought on from any kind of trauma. So yeah, definitely. She's in the field for context. Okay. All right. Interesting, Rob. Thank you for that. All right. Developmentally behind, similar signs to autism, and now in comfortable areas, lashing out and having different, and that's actually a decent sign. If your kids, here's something big to hear too, guys. If your kids are having their most problems around you or at home or with people they're comfortable with, that's a good sign. That means that they are letting their walls down. They do have a concept of time and place, right? Where they can and where they cannot. Even though they shouldn't with you, they shouldn't with comfortable people. That's a good sign. We like to see that. Okay, so that's a building block to build off of. Now, this could be recency bias, but if you guys have not looked into play therapy, I would highly recommend play therapy. Yeah, I definitely would go into play therapy. And Otto says, I think the main thing is just play into whatever strength they have, for sure. If it is autism, they probably have a focus or a strength or a hobby, something that they're really into, lean into it. If it's trains, do it. If it is like numbers of sports statistics, lean into that. Whatever can help them find purpose, whatever can help them find engagement, that's going to be amazing. Alan says, my nephew has Asperger's. He's 27. His development is slow. He works a full-time job, has a mental capacity of a 12 to 16-year-old. He's a great young man. And that's the thing, is you're not gonna magically say, whoo, all this goes away, right? That's just not possible. And you guys know that. So how do we make this work? And your write-up, by the way, Chris, is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You have a true care, a true well-balanced perspective. And I love that you said you want to help him develop into a young man that can function in society. That's beautiful. Yep. And Christopher says, we haven't taken him to a specialist since he has to be referred in our area. Interesting. He was admitted into a mental facility last year and they were no help. Man. So man, I feel like there is here. Let me see Rob's comment. A psychologist. I feel like there has to be a way. I don't care if you need to go kicking, screaming, loud as can be. There's got to be a way for you to get into a psychologist without a recommendation. There's got to be somehow, some way. So like with schools, we definitely, if we bring up autism, then you have to get tested. It has to be covered by the school, actually. So that's a big little thing. But yeah, definitely check that out. And hey, my son is 4 and autism, they're super smart. Yeah, I mean, that's why it's called a spectrum, right? Autism is in every shape or form or size. It's different for everybody. Some people with autism, they hyper focus in on academic aspects and they are wickedly brilliant, right? If we look at some of the biggest CEOs in the world that have changed the world, there's probably a little bit of the autism there or a lot of bit of it, right? It can absolutely be a superpower if you can harness it correctly. And so, yeah, I would find a way. And Rob says, contact a local psychology school and see if they have a program that helps you find what you need. I love that. Thank you, Rob. That's great. Great one right there. Impatient, involuntary is rarely helpful. You're right. If they're not there to make the change, if they're not there for it, yeah, you're right. Yeah, no doubt. Sadly, Dan, there's not. It has to go through your PCP, and then he gets you your recommendation for the psychiatrist. So I know that's not a blanket statement because that's not true here. I actually failed to accept that. Yeah, I failed to accept that. I think Rob is more on the right track here. And if you're telling me in America, there's places that you can't take your kid to a psychologist on your own, go to the news. Go to your congressperson. Like, make hell. Go crazy, because that's insane. If I want to take my kid to a psychologist, I'm going to. Yeah. Depends on your insurance. Well, kind of. No, you got to be careful there, Laird. You got to be careful, because it depends on your insurance on the money side. Insurance has nothing to do with where you want to go if you're okay with paying for it. So, yeah, but remember that. Insurance is only on the paying side. And, guys, I can say that super strongly because my wife is going through some crazy health battles right now. Yep. No, Drake, again, guys, you're looking at the wrong lens here. Come here. Come closely. I understand everybody's financials are different. Every situation is different. That's true for money, but not for access, right? There is an actual difference there. And this is super important when it's your kid and their life and your family on the line, right? Some things might be possible with insurance, but there's absolutely lanes you can go without insurance. How do I know that? Sam is doing this. Yes, private pay options are out there. Professionals who not. Yes, we are in this. Yep. Yes, we are. Yeah, and absolutely. Oh, for sure. For sure. Cost is a thing. But does that mean you sit out one vacation, right? If it's $3,000, do you sit out a vacation for your family? Yeah, absolutely. Right there. So, and again, thank you. And the reason why I'm pushing back on that, guys, is I think that's extremely important to understand. I know we get caught up in money, but I had a whole bunch of people telling me that's not possible. That's not possible. That's not true. It's not possible to have it covered. And again, definitely. So, yeah. Yep. And again, money is definitely a limiting factor, but we got to make sure we're careful with our language and how we describe what's possible and what's not, because that is a big thing. Holly done testing for these things. Private pay is up to $6,000, $3,000. Yeah, it is for sure. But just know it is possible. It is possible. Okay, good. Just want to make sure. I was like, what are you guys talking about? That's crazy. Because we're literally going through it with Sam right now. Essentially, we are in a private medical practice for Sam, and her renewal has to be made within the next month. And we have to decide if we continue with that and pay this really expensive stuff out of pocket, or shift or go. It's a whole, it's a whole thing. So if you guys are able to find a way to get to a referral, I really think you should do it, because to me, as an outsider, as a teacher, as someone that dealt with every IEP in the world, 504 in the world, it does scream spectrum to me. Yeah, it does scream spectrum to me. So yeah, keep that. And yeah, if you can find a way to see a specialist, the specialist could write a letter to the PCP. Yep. Yeah, and if you do find a way to get into a specialist and your primary care provider is still denying it, that's crazy. And this is the biggest thing is, advocate for your kids, and you can only sacrifice what you can. And that's true, right? Reality is reality. You only have what you have, 100%. But check out play therapy. Play therapy is covered by our insurance. And guys, my insurance is out of my pocket. We use the marketplace available insurance, right? I don't have an employer. I am nobody's W-2. I don't have benefits with anybody. So we pay my insurance out of pocket. Spoiler, our insurance is not good. It's not good at all. But our play therapy sessions are $35 with Violet. For an hour, once a week, take my $35 every single time. And I don't know if that could make a difference for you guys, but I have a feeling it might. I feel like that could be a situation where there is some benefit there. Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, Nick, Nick, I know any kind of medical thing could be defensive and get on the defense here. Nobody's saying in a bad way. Nick, you got to read the text and the info that's sharing. The lashing out, and they said not into too much detail, so I know there's a lot more to this. The things that they're concerned about are what they're trying to adjust to. Yeah, nobody's saying that it's bad. Nobody's saying that it can't be anything else. And so, yeah, you're taking that wrong. And I think it's from like a defensive side. And I totally get that. But nobody's saying that. We're trying to help out with the advice. Whoa, back up. With the advice that that they're looking for here. And so it's using whatever the case is, right? And getting the primary care physician. Oh, yeah. Did somebody ask about that? Yeah, John, primary care physician. I'm trying to say good side. Yeah. But if we can't get to the good side, it doesn't really matter, right? We got to find a way to use what's going on and guide it in the proper direction. There's no doubt, right? I just had said most of the biggest CEOs in our country, especially of like tech companies, are definitely on the spectrum, right? They definitely have some autism, right? Absolutely in no way. Yeah, no. I'm trying to help you and look at that angle here. Of when we give advice, we want to make sure we're taking what they have and giving the best we can. So what's going on here? Slow development, maturity wise, slow development as far as behavior wise. How can we help this right now? Yep. And yeah, exactly. Holly says, just know just know that you're seen and that you're in the thick of it. The puberty point with Spectrum Kids is rough. Much love. Facts. Yeah, because that's 12. So you're in the thick of it. Holly's right. You're in the thick of it right now, and it's not easy. There's a lot of people that definitely can understand you and really, yeah. Well said, Holly. Well said. And man, I'm trying to think of like outlets. Does anybody know? Especially because a lot of you have a lot of experience in this, whether it's your own kids or yourself, or you're a professional in the industry. Are there any resources that we can point Chris and Chelsea to? Any, like, I don't want to say companies, but websites or areas or anywhere to start, anywhere to look? And yeah, Christopher says, that's a great point, Holly. We will persevere. Love all the advice. Yeah, you guys are phenomenal. I'm so glad that we have like the community, right? I wouldn't know exactly all this stuff. And so, yeah, what is there anywhere we can guide them from here other than trying to see a professional, any way to try to see an expert, a specialist, better yet? But where? Yeah. And I do agree with Nick here. Trying to expose them to things that they like, things that they can really focus on, things that they can excel in. I think that's huge. Psychology Today. Okay. All right, Chris and Chelsea, check out Psychology Today. I'm not familiar with that one, but yeah, his wife is an expert. Ralph says mobile crisis team to speed the referral. Okay. Yeah. Your local health department. That's huge too. That's huge too. Yep. Amber, thank you. And it doesn't hurt to reach out to these places, right? You guys are proactive. You're doing the dang thing for your kid, and I love and respect that. And just understand, this is an absolutely immaculately written entry here. Like, beautifully. I can feel your heart in it. I can feel your well-rounded and balanced perspective in it. I can feel the struggles, right? We have some of those as well. We're very open about ours. I think that's really, really nice. Yep, really, really nice. And guys, do not hesitate to reach out to me if you have more questions on it or you need to go further. Yeah, yep. And Holly says, see if you have any Tourette syndrome support groups in your local area. They are ASD, adjacent, and then many practitioners are overlapping. Interesting. I didn't know that. Thank you, Holly. Yep. Support. Hey, look at right there. Willie says the same thing. Look into local support groups. They would have the best resources. Yeah. Very cool. And Randy agrees with Nick. He says, my son is actually kind of excited to try new things. Awesome. You can also reach out to some hospitals and ask for case management. They might have some additional resources. Awesome. I love that. Okay. Yeah, I saw a couple people mention BetterHelp. I don't know much about that. I've heard all the ads and stuff, but it could be. Online therapy tool. Okay. Yeah. Yep. I don't know about that one. Okay. Fathering Autism is a really good YouTuber family dedicated to providing invaluable insights and direction for autism. Okay, cool. Awesome. You guys are the best, man. We don't have much time for questions, but I do have some start, and so we will hit these ones. What is a good time to take beard vitamins? So, Jay, I am going to direct you to my beard vitamin video because it is relative to different things. The ideal time for biotin is different than collagen, which is different than multivitamins, which some of them you should take with juice. Some of them you should avoid caffeine. It's a super kind of a super complicated and Holly, I was trying not to say, BetterHelp doesn't deal with those under 18. Yeah. And that I was trying to think of the right way to say that, where it's like, I don't think it would help with the kid, but maybe there's resources for the parents. Thank you. Yep. You guys are awesome. Awesome. All right. What's up, Nick? So, Jay, if you could, the stream's going to be over shortly. Look up Dancy Bearded Beard Vitamins, and that video will be perfect for you. Yep. Perfect for you. Chelsea says, all of this voice is so appreciated. I love this community. And hey, please do not be afraid to send in updates weekly, questions weekly. You probably have no idea how much this helped other people. And I know I said that about beards earlier. I could beg to say that this is even more valuable and more important and more impactful. So please do not hesitate to continue to send this in, to continue to update us. And as Zach said right here, this is a great community. I'm glad to be a part of it. That's a fact. Real impact on real lives. And you guys are amazing. It's not just one person talking. We're tapping into areas of personal expertise because of your kids, areas of professional expertise, and then just life experience. Continue to lean on this community. We have a ton of great people. Scott, what I missed? Just a great, helpful discussion. So thank you, Zach. I appreciate that, man. And Christopher, if you want to reach out to Will, he can provide more details and experience. Totally up to you. Yeah, Will's a great dude, friend of mine, man. Christopher, highly recommend it if you can. Thank you, Nick. He says, you know management means, but do you know what KMFDM stands for? No, I do not. All right. I do not. Nope. I don't know if you're supposed to tell me or not, but I'm not sure. All right. Randy's been a fan for a long time. I don't know if I should admit this, but I've never heard of it. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and Jason says, Otto, I have a crew shirt that explains it when I did a show with them. That's cool. Yeah, he said it's also, okay, is that what it is? Is that the no pity for the majority? Okay. I don't know. I've never heard of them. It sounds like it's a band. Interesting. Imagine Mortal Kombat style music like that. Okay. I'll check it out. I'll have to check it out. How do I melt butter again because of the cold? It stays firm. Just melt it any way you can. If it's not a metal container, put it in the microwave, take the lid off, increments of 15 seconds. If it is something that you can't because it has like metal foil or something like that, scoop it out, put it in a glass container, microwave it, melt it down. Easy peasy. Okay, all right. Man, you guys are always teaching me stuff. Get over here. You guys are always teaching me stuff, especially Nick. Nick has a very eclectic taste in music, wide-ranging and very, very, very like niche and knowledgeable. Gus says, saw one of your videos from 5 years ago. Oh, yeah, this one. Okay, got you guys. Saw one of your videos from 5 years ago praising Detroit Grooming, but the title was that you don't recommend them anymore. What's up? Okay. This was a journey here, and I'm only saying this because you asked. I didn't make a video on it. I've never brought it up, but they're no longer an affiliate. They're no longer a company I work with. Essentially, a long journey. This is a crazy. This might have to be a full story time sometime. I'll have to be delicate so I don't get sued again. And I've never lost a suit, guys. I'm all good. But essentially, two guys started the company. They ended up bringing in investors because they didn't have money. One of the investor was kind of crooked, took them for a whole bunch of problems. He left. One of the other original co-founders robbed a bank and went to prison. True story. And then they had a founder that was an owner for a while and then was not as much an owner or not as much. What's up, Andy? Not as much Nate knows the whole story. Yeah, Tony, I think Tony knows some of the story too. The owner was not as much doing what he was saying he was doing. Then they went to a manufacturing company and they bought the company from them. So to summarize it, they have they have new ownership. And with the new ownership, I was actually very excited because it was not going well. We're talking 2 years ago. Detroit Grooming was kind of going down the toilet. It was not good. They weren't paying bills. They weren't paying out affiliates. It was a terrible show. Yeah, Tony, there's a lot to this story. There's a lot. They weren't paying affiliates. I can say that because I was one of them. They were lying. They were doing all this stuff kind of all over the place. And then new ownership came in and promised the world, and I was super excited. And then the new ownership was working with me, and then they started to kind of drift away until the point where it was just not going to work. They pulled out of all of the wholesale relationships that I know locally that love them. Their customer service shifted to more of a big e-commerce company that wasn't more small batch and treating you like an individual, but more so a number on a screen. Essentially, new ownership. They changed directions that didn't work with me. They started to make some changes to the company and the products that I didn't agree with. And it just is not an ownership group or a manufacturing company or a product that I personally can recommend anymore. Is it the worst out there? No. It's not as bad as companies like Maestro's or Gibbs or some of the other garbage ones out there. Still likely way better than those. But it's not a company I can recommend with their current path and the changes they've made and the ownership. And so, yeah, that's pretty much the main thing. Wild's Fine. No, Wild's Fine just it just didn't work out with them as an affiliate because they just were too busy with other businesses in life. Great owner, great products. I couldn't help them anymore. There wasn't anything that I could really do. And if I'm not working with a company, if I'm not hand in hand with them, I don't want to be an affiliate. I'm not trying to get a $7 check for nothing. I want to work with you. I want to grow. I want to help. And so that was a different one. So yeah. Yeah, that was Gibbs. That was Gibbs, Tony. All right. Next one here. You told me to comment out. Yeah. Another brand for butter. Literally not worse than Billy Jealousy. No. What up, MG? Literally Beard Octane. Thoughts on tallow instead of oils? No, tallow should not replace oil. It can be a great butter ingredient, but it should not replace oil. So yes. And nice. Heck yeah, Rick. But I love tallow. Love tallow. But it is not, in my eyes, a replacement for oil. It could be a beard butter ingredient or replace beard butter, but it is not in the same lane as oil. I just started growing my beard again. I've been enjoying your content. I just received beard oil from Beard Octane. It's great. Is there anything else I should be doing? Wash, for sure. Oil and wash are the two most important. Yep, oil and wash are the two most important. Beyond that, we got a bunch of fun things. Does tallow smell like beef? At its unrefined point, yeah, it actually does. I've had a couple of versions of unrefined tallow or different levels of tallow, and it does stink. However, the companies that are using it in beard products or body butter or tallow butter, they are using highly refined tallow, so it likely does not have that smell to it. But it does. If you get unrefined tallow, it's beefy. And I ain't talking about this, baby. But it's got a distinct smell to it. Mm-hmm. Yep. What's the best oil for the winter season? I recommend a rotation. I really believe in that more than ever now. Rotate between thin, medium, thick. Truly recommend rotating that. Yeah. All right. No, tallow doesn't have a smell to it. It does. Oh, Chelsea, trust me, it does. Refined tallow does not, but tallow does. I will never get that out of my nose. It does. Yeah, it does. But refined tallow does not. Yeah, that one's, yeah. Is tallow the one you tried in beard? No, beard jelly? No, that's totally different. Yep, totally different. Feel my beard being really dry recently? Yeah, increase the water. You probably need to use a little bit more oil in the winter, so keep that in mind. Dan, how often do you use different product companies? Every single day. I rotate every single day. There's never a day that I wear the same one back to back. Yep. Yeah, never the same one. If it does smell like beef, does your cat follow you around? Yeah. Beard oil on surgical scars. I get my stitches out. Next, I'm not sure if I could use some excess oil. I don't feel comfortable giving advice on scars. If anybody in the chat wants to, please feel free. But something after a surgical scar, I don't know if I'm qualified to give advice on that. That would be my biggest thing. Yeah, I don't know if I feel qualified. She said that's what I meant. Okay, I was like, yeah, definitely a big one. My friend has a small goatee, 1 to 2 inches down from his chin, complains about shaping, but hesitant to use products. No itch. Okay to start him on balm alone. Yeah, as long as it's not down to the skin, MG. If he's just using it on the hair, that should be fine. Yep, that should be fine. Yeah, have you ever driven by a pork processing plant? Yeah. Unrefined tallow is wild. Is there a balm that adds volume to a beard? No. Generally speaking, anytime you use a styling agent, you're going to be limiting your volume. So no, not really. Yep. After it's no longer an open wound, I use oil and balm on that stuff. Yep. And if there's any blood or keep antibiotic stuff, yeah, I don't feel comfortable giving scar advice, even though I've had plenty. In high humidity, do you prefer light? In high humidity, I only use light viscosity. When I went to Florida, it's essentially Beard Octane, Johnny Ray, Hemisqualene line, the pure essential. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I love it, you guys. I love it. Let's go ahead and do the final slide of the night. The giveaway. Holly's like, get to bed, Dan. Get to bed. All right, there's a link in the chat. Put your name, put your email, and you're all set. I am going to put the little scrolly at the bottom to be on the show next week. The firmest balm I've come across is Luxurious Bastard or Johnny Ray. Those would be the two firmest balms that I've ever come across. Holly said, plot twist, I'm in bed with socks on, sucker. Don, feel better if you're sleeping next to Holly over there. That's not fun, man. But yeah, feel better. Sam, see if she's sleeping and listening to Osmosis, and it's usually I'll come up after a stream and she's in bed and the TV's playing, but she's asleep like a little sweetheart. All right, guys and girls, we're going to give away a Sugar Twist bundle. Shout out to Holly. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to Beard Octane. Wait, sleeping next to me isn't fun. Please put the link, click it, put your name, put your email, and you're all set. What would be the best light and medium viscosity beard oil? So light, Beard Octane, and Johnny Ray Pure Essential. Medium, some of my go-tos there would be Dr. Nick's, Weatherbeard, Bearded Mac, Luxurious Bastard. I could go on and on and on, dude. But those are some good options. If you need more specific shadow, reach out to me and I got you covered, dude. Instagram, email, I'd be happy to dial in specific recommendations for you. Yep. It's not set. Oh my gosh, golly. I don't know if you guys ever seen somebody get jumped before on stream, but that was me on Monday. Had a whole crowd that jumped me. That was nuts. They went for the jugular. They're like, Dan doesn't mess up. What is suede? Suede is like leather. Best way I can put it, like leather. Okay. Right. Okay. No school closings yet, guys. Man. I can't believe my own mother-in-law got me so excited. It's not closed yet. I can't imagine they're going to be open, though. Wow, it's supposed to be negative 17 wind chill in the morning, guys. Wow. Negative 17 wind chill in the morning. Goodness gracious. Yeah, you can keep that. I would like to stay inside. You can keep that. Suede is like a refined, it's like a smooth leather. Yeah. Yeah. I did, Arden. Yep, I did, man. Thank you. I know what you're asking with the reconsider and stuff. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen this year, but I do appreciate the thought and how much you care about it, man. So thank you. I did read all of the kind words as well. Okay. Yeah, negative 17 wind chill in the morning. Ugh. Ugh. No thanks. No thanks. All right, everybody. Suede is a rougher leather. All right. Thank you, Leo. Dan's wearing his PJs tomorrow. Ha ha ha. Joke's on you. I don't have PJs. I would love to not have to get my kids ready for school. That would be awesome. Oh, my God. Hey, I start the rigged comments all you want. I just drew the winner. I wish Sam was sitting next to me. That's crazy. I hate how this works because it seems like I set it up. Literally, our giveaway winner is Chelsea. Chelsea Mix. Congratulations. Could not make that up if I tried. I almost want to be like, this shouldn't even be a thing. Oh, my gosh. Chelsea, congratulations. That's so dang cool. Yeah, call it rigged. Call it what you want. No, I don't sleep nude. No. Just the undies. Just the boxes. Too much information there. That's crazy. That's crazy. Congratulations, Chelsea. I swear, like, the universe sees stuff and, like, picks up on stuff. That's nuts. And even if I had the ability, which I can't, if I had the ability to rig, I can't pull up people's names like that. But if I had the ability, I would never do it with somebody that was so, that's crazy. Congrats, Chelsea. Beard Octane will reach out to you. That's so cool. Rigged. That's so, I almost hate when that happens because I'm like, oh my God, but whatever. It is what it is. I love it. Congratulations. I don't know anybody that deserved it more after tonight. Man, that's so cool. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Thank you for helping people far beyond beards. Thank you for giving us a safe place where we can ask for help, where we can share our vulnerable moments, whether it's our beard, whether it's our family, whether it's our mental health. We're always here for each other no matter what, and I will fight for that as far as I can and as long as I can. That is so important to me. It's, as you guys go along with this channel, you're going to see more and more like secrets revealed. One of my secrets is I love building communities more than I do beards. I love helping people in general more than giving beard advice. And we do that in so many ways that you might not even realize. You might not even realize how many people need this channel, in this community, in this chat for their mental health, for their positive upbeat, to feel like they're a part of a group that they never had before, that camaraderie. This chat and this community does that. If you guys love that and you're not already, check out my Facebook group. It's an extension of that. I promise you. People reach out all the time on there. This place is special, guys. Don't take that for granted. Remember, the grass is greener where you water it. And dudes and dudettes, I'm not done watering this grass. Shout out to Beard Octane for being here tonight, you guys. I'm going to get out of here, go check on my wife. Hopefully she's doing well and feeling better. I appreciate and love you guys so much. Please stay bearded, stay positive, and reach out.